Trump's executive order has come with a heavy hammer.
What is this one?
Withdrawing from the World Health Organization, sir?
Ooh, that's a big one.
Well, I mean, if I were President Tinubu, I would try to steer clear of antagonizing him. And that's the advice I would give President Tinubu. Try and avoid, having a confrontation with him, even if that means things that steps on the interests of Nigeria.
Let us dissect the biggest ones that has great impact on Africa and Africans. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. Since after the inauguration of Trump as the 47th president of America, the man had been signing executive orders, and we are going to dissect the biggest ones that has big impact on Africans, just like this one.
Sir, this next order relates to the definition of birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment of the United States.
That's a good one. Birthright. That's a big one.
What about that one in the court? That one is likely to be passed.
Could be. I think we have good grounds, but you could be right. I mean, you'll find out. It's ridiculous. We're the only country in the world that does this with birthright, as you know. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. But, we'll see. We think we have very good grounds. What is this one?
Withdrawing from the World Health Organization, sir?
Ooh, that's a big one. So we paid $500 million to World Health when I was here, and I terminated it. China, with 1.4 billion people, we have 350 to pay. Nobody knows what we have because so many people came in illegally, but let's say we have 325. They had 1.4 billion. They were paying 39 million. We were paying 500 million. It seemed a little unfair to me. So that wasn't the reason, but I dropped out. They offered me to come back for 39 million. In theory, it should be less than that, but, and when Biden came back, they came back for 500 million. He knew that you could have come back for 39 million. They wanted us back so badly, so we'll see what happens.
Good. This is one of the biggest one. This child birthright citizenship. Honestly speaking, it didn't settle down well with the high and mighty in Africa, especially in Nigeria. The celebrities, every one of them are running helter-skelter. Why? I must tell you that the man meant what he says, and he says what he means. And this is what I call hitting the ground running on the first day. And I must tell you that in as much as many people will frown at it, especially those of us who are resident in America and those of us who are prospective, looking forward to relocate to America, it sees Trump as a stumbling block. I must tell you, it is time for everyone to go back home and rebuild their home. Now, come to think of it, even in our local area, let us use our local community setup as an example. Would you give birthright, citizenship, and indigenship to a Fulani man that gave birth in your community? This is exactly a great example if you put it side by side. Now, I'm going to look at these things in detail on our live broadcast tonight, so that we are going to together, for those for and those against, let us meet on that live broadcast and look at things the way they are and start addressing issues that affects us in Africa. And why must we do everything possible to migrate out of Africa if we have good governance? So tonight, be part of Matters Horizon, because every African will have a voice on it. Don't miss it. 7 p.m. is the time. What's your take on this one? Do you support this move by Trump? And tell us the impact it's going to have on you as an African, and also for a better society in Africa. For me, let everybody go home and fix their place. And that is my position. Let's have yours on the comment section. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.